I want to continue with using place value, but this time division work. That's my previous video, using place value involving timesing. So this is what I had last time, using the information here. I've got the same thing again over here. So I'll continue with this now. Right, notice this number here is exactly here, and this 5.8 is also here. So since all the numbers are matching, we have done a simple inverse operation. We've done 329.44 divided by 5.8. That will give you 56.8. So now I've got all the pieces of information recorded. Next, very similar, except this number is slightly different. This one's still the same. So I know the number would look something like 56.8. I'll modify it in a moment. Right, so that number there is around about 3,000. That one there is around about 6. So you're doing 3,000 divided by 6. 3,000 divided by 6. 6 into 30. 6 into 30 goes 5 times. 6 into 0 doesn't go. 6 into 0 doesn't go. So my answer needs to be around about 500. That's not 500. So the best thing to do is move that decimal point out the way. So that'll be 568. So now that number there is around about 500. So you've got that information and you've got that information there. So the only thing that's missing, sorry, that one's there, that one's over there. So we need that. That there is around about 300. It's around about 60. So you're doing 60 into 300. How many 60s go into 300? 6 into 30 goes 5 times. So my answer needs to be, this answer here, this number here needs to be around about 5. So where could I put the decimal point? I need to cross that decimal point out and put it over here. 5.68. That is around about 5. Right, that number there is 3 point something. That's around about 3. And round that to one decimal place, 0.6. So we're doing 3 divided by 0.6. Now, I don't like dividing by decimals. I don't mind if this bit is a decimal, I can deal with that, but I don't like that thing outside, the number outside, to be a decimal. So what I can do, I can just adjust this slightly. I can change that into a whole number by times it by 10. Whatever I do on this side, do on that side to balance it out. So 0.6 times 10 is 6. 3 times 10, 30. So 6 into 30 goes 5 times. There you go. 0.6, 3 divided by 0.6 is 5. I need to copy the missing information. Just check that's there. That bit's over here. Do that again. That is over here. This one is over there. So the thing that's missing is that one again. So my answer needs to be around about 5. So what I can do is get rid of that decimal point and put it right here. So it's 5.68. So 5.68 is close enough to 5. I could have had a question like this, for example. See if I got a bit of space for this. Just this one. Let's do. Let's try this one then. 32.944 divided by 5.68. So you can see that number there kind of exists over here. That one there kind of exists over there. So it's going to be that one then, isn't it? 56.8. So we have now 32, that's around about 30, divided by, that's 5.68 is around about 6. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. So that one there should be 5.68. Last one. We'll try 329.44 divided by, this time I'm going to use this bit here. Let's call that 56.8. So that's around about 300. That's around about 60. 16 to 300 goes 5 times. Right, so what am I going to put here? What will I put here? Well, I've got that piece of information right here. I've got that piece of information right there. So my answer is going to look something like 5.8. So where could I put the decimal point? Right there. So 5.8 is around about 5.